Right, we've arrived at the Cross Keys Temperance Inn on the way down the A683 towards Sedbergh, and we've parked the car in the lay-by on the side there, and obviously this is where you cross the river and follow the pathway around and behind the pub, and then you start going up and up and up, and we're going up there. It's rainy, sleety first thing this morning here, misty, you can't see much. But it's quite cold as well, so well wrapped up. And I put my gloves on and get myself ready as usual. We're getting a bit daylight now, thank God. So it's onwards and upwards. So bye for now, people. From the Cross Keys Temperance Inn to start the climb up to CAUTLEY Spout, which the mountains are still covered in snow. It's that cold up there. So bye for now. Right, so the first port of call is you've got to go down these steps and get onto a wooden bridge which crosses the stream from the car park nearby. I'm just stepping down very carefully so I don't slip and fall. Just do short bursts as well because I don't want rain on the lens. So this is the first part of your journey, getting across this wooden bridge here. It's pointing up the way, up the stream. And that's pointing down the way, so obviously the river goes winding around the bottom and goes all the way down towards Sedbergh. And that's the mountain up there, up ahead, that we're going to now, slowly but surely along the path here. So without further ado, I'm going to put my gloves on to keep my hands warm until we start walking and you start getting warm again. Right, so here we go, on with the journey. Right, so far along the pathway now. And there's a big rock here on the left hand side with a notice board on it. So I just thought I'd make a quick video and see what it's saying on this big massive rock. It's information about the spout. CAUTLEY waterfalls and Iron Age settlement. I'll just cover the whole writing, so if you want to read it you can pause it. Just the information. Still raining a bit, like, so I've got to keep wiping my lens as well for when I use my video and take any pictures. If you want to read the writing, just pause the video and you can read the information on the notice board here. But there's pictures of early settlers and the waterfalls further up there on the hill. Please treat this beautiful place with respect by keeping to designated paths, and please keep dogs on the lead at all times. Right, so that's pointing up to where we're going. So as you can see, the pathway just slowly snakes around to the right there and starts going up slowly but surely. Up and up and up and up. So bye for now, people. Right, that's looking back down towards the pub on the main road. That's looking at the winding path that would just come up. And I'm going to pan around and show you some unusual colouring on the side of the mountain where the snow is sort of like melting with a bit of rain, and it looks like it's what you get like a stain on your t-shirt when you do a dye and tie. So where the white meets the darkness of the mountain, it looks like it's melted into it, creating this effect. It's weird. And that's pointing up the way. You can just see the big waterfalls now, and obviously with having a little bit of rain through the night, the waterfalls are going to be a bit more spectacular. Right, so bye for now, people. Right, we've got to the point in the path where it's all been pretty flat and just winding round and round, crossing over little bits of stream that's coming down from the left hand hill, so it's a bit boggy in some places. Let's pan around to show you a thin stream coming all the way down from the top of the hill there, down to meet the stream at the bottom. And this is the point in the pathway where we're going down a little bit, and then it's up, 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 and up again. And it looks pretty naughty on the right hand side of the waterfalls there, but there's another wider path just to the right of it for people who are frightened of heights. So with it being raining, it's going to be a little bit slippy and all, and harder getting up there, so we might end up having to take that path on the right, but I'll not know until I get up closer. But I want to get as close to the waterfall as possible to get some nice shots down into it. So bye for now, people, from CAUTLEY Spout off the A683 near Sedbergh. Right, I've stopped to make a bit of a video here because we're pretty much underneath There's like a massive waterfall about 35 to 50 feet and a smaller one about 20 feet to its left. And actually you can hear the water cascading down from here. I don't know if you pick it up on video. But there's 2 pathways going up. One just to the right of the hillock where you can look down into the ravine. And one just about 12 to 15 feet to the right of that way it zigzags up. Which I think is the easier of the 2 pathways. And depending on how boggy and slippy the soft mud on the right hand side of the waterfalls will determine which pathway will go up. Right, so onwards and upwards, bye for now. I'm walking away from the main beaten track now to go across to the left hand side where there's a bit of a ledge and you can look down into the ravine where the waterfalls is running down. You can hear the water running down like bits of rapids and all that down the bottom there into the gully. It's absolutely stunning. So that's looking down, following the river all the way back down to the main road. Back to the pub over there. I don't want to get too close to the edge because it's still quite slippy. We've been raining and mud. That's looking up to the first 2 big waterfalls, but there's a few more further up around the corner I think. And now we've got the daunting task of making our way up slowly but surely the winding path on the right hand side of it. And I'll just see how I'm managing, how slippy it is. So bye for now from CAUTLEY SPOUT waterfall. Well, the higher you go, the more surprises that you get. So I've just come further up and to the edge again of the cliff. And there's more waterfalls cascading down one after another, heading down the river down below. So, I mean, the speed of the water, because it's coming from high up, is unbelievable. So I can imagine this one has been pouring down the rain. It'll be really, really powerful. Spectacular. But the higher we're going now and the longer the day's going on, we're getting better visibility. And hopefully the rain's going to stop soon so we can keep our cameras out of our jackets. But at the moment we'll keep having to stop, wipe the lens, stop, wipe the lens, take a picture, make a video, stop, click, oh, it's murder. But never mind, this is all part of the excitement and the enjoyment of coming out for the day. Absolutely beautiful. So bye for now, onwards and upwards up there. Right, I've stopped so far up the pathway because we're like alongside the tallest waterfall where it starts cascading down. And the shorter one behind it there. The pathway is just like a series of stones. It's like a step of stones, but there is places where it's just grass and slippy mud, so you've got to be careful. I wonder if you can hear the water on the video. Absolutely gorgeous. Good place to stop here and have your cup of tea and some sandwiches overlooking that view there. It's beautiful. So bye for now people from CAUTLEY SPOUT near Sedbergh on the A683. Right, we're a little bit higher up on the stepping stone pathway going up and round. And we're just looking up and we can see even more waterfalls coming down. And there's a couple down below here, just to the edge of the pathway here. But it's grassy, a little bit muddy. So when you go around this way you've got to be very careful. But it bends around the right again, going away from the edge. So that's what we're going to be doing all the way up. But I can hear the roar of the water down below, and it's a really steep drop. Careful down below. If you go down there, you're a goner. But looking across there, there's snow on the mountains and that, it's beautiful. So obviously some people go around there by that tree sticking out the edge of the cliff there, and there's a little soft spot where they'll probably sit there and film the waterfalls below. But I'm not going to be that brave today. Just want to come to see the beautiful waterfalls. I'm happy with that as long as I can take a few pictures, make a couple of videos. So bye for now. Heading further up CAUTLEY SPOUT by the stones stepping path. It's still a bit drizzle as well, so I've got to keep cleaning my lens and put the camera into my jacket and then take it out. Well, I'm getting... Well, we've come higher up again and we've come across more waterfalls There's one there that spreads out right across the rocks at the bottom, and there's one right at the top where it just starts coming over the peak at the top. So it's just one after another. I've just tried to take a picture back down the valley towards the pub, but it's still too misty, so it won't turn out that good. Right, so it's onwards and upwards this stony path that we're on, going up and round. So bye for now, people, from high up on CAUTLEY Spout. Right, that's looking down the pathway that we just come up from, where you cross over a little stream running down to the big stream, winding round and round and round, all the way down the valley, back towards the pubs there in the distance. I don't know how much you'll see in this mist up here, but I'm just standing on the rock now, and I'm panning around to get the broad waterfall in. And there's a load of water mist, spruce splashes coming off the top waterfall. You can just see it. Spectacular. In the sun, it would create like rainbows, like all the colours, with the sun shining through the water droplets coming off the splashings off the rock, which would make it absolutely spectacular, beautiful. Fantastic videos if they come out good, but unfortunately it's just starting to get bright now, but it's not clear enough to actually see that water spray coming off the waterfalls. But I'm just happy I'm here to see this. It's beautiful, and share it with you. So bye for now, people. Going to continue going up this, it's just like a set of stones, rocks in the side of the pathway, zigzagging round and round to help you get to the top. So bye for now. Got to keep stopping and taking 5, get my breath and go higher. Right, I'm a little bit higher again. I've just stopped on a bit of a flat rock that's good for me balance, and I'm just making a video again, pointing up the way towards the top of the waterfalls where it goes over the top. But the first one's about 25 to 35 feet drop, cascading over about 3 or 4 foot each time. And then obviously you're coming down to the main one here, which is splashing about 25 feet across over the rocks, and just drops down, starts going into the spout itself. That's why they call it a spout. It's about a 50-foot drop, just a thin one. So bye for now, people, higher up the path. So we'll just keep on going, zigzagging around. Right, we're pretty high up on the side of the CAUTLEY Spout now. We've just been following the little zigzag path all the way up, which is like stepping stones. And we've just got to this point here where there's a bit of a gully. So we've decided to stop because we've got a little bit shelter from the wind. And we've stopped and wait well ends and stuff, and time for a cup of tea, maybe a sarnie or something. I've just cleaned my lens off again. I don't know how clear it would be though, because my cloth's starting to get a bit damp as well, taking it in and out. But hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm seeing. We're high up in the mountains now because it's just mist covering the top, and you can't really see all the way back down there towards the pub. I can see the road down at the bottom, and every now and again there's a car goes along coming up from Sedborough towards the pub there. We had just pulled up and started to get ready to come out the car, and another car pulled up behind us, but I can't see anybody else following up the path yet. So whether they're just sitting in the car having a cup of tea or something and waiting for the weather to clear up a little bit before they set off. Because the visibility is not the best at the moment, as I'll see when I get home and put this up on my PC. But I can see the spray coming off the waterfalls just coming away from the rocks here. Very fine mist. I think you'd be best off coming in the summer to get the more spectacular shots, but I'm happy with this. I'm just pleased to be out, looking all the way down there to the river, winding all the way down towards the main road. It goes down to a T-junction, meets the main stream, which goes along to the left and round behind the pub, and back to the wooden bridge that we crossed over just at the beginning of our journey. So bye for now from CAUTLEY Spout, about 3/4 the way up, or maybe less. All I can see in the distance is white little dots, which are sheep down below on the right hand side there. Right, I've come round the corner here, which has been a bit of a scramble on this part of the path, and it's bringing you around the corner here to meet a part where you've got to cross the stream coming down, and you meet the main pathway going up the steps up there. There's still snow up here on the pathways, it's that cold in the mist, It's making it difficult to see up to the top. But we're going to cross the stream here, clamber up that bit of rock there, and then back onto the stepping stones and go up that way. And just keep on going up and up and up and up. But the waterfall's still coming down here. And there's a little grassed area just ahead there, about 25 feet, where people stop and sit down there to have their sandwiches and a cup of tea. Because you're down below, out the wind. But looking down the waterfall there, back down towards the main waterfalls around the corner there in the gully. Beautiful. So this is a place where most people stop to catch their breath and all that, because it's so high getting up here. So I'm just making a bit video before we go across the stream here, and then go up the stepping stones across the way there, up and up and up and up. So bye for now. Right, we've just crossed the stream and come round the corner at the top of the hill here, and now we're back on the main CAUTLEY Spout where it's going over the edge there. That's where it starts, the big drop. And now we're going to go around past this look. Where people sit there on the grass below in the summer, so it'll sit and look at this lot coming down here, cascading down. So we're just going to continue following the CAUTLEY Spout River up to the top, nice and gently, and then go over the top of the ridge towards the Corf. We'll visit the trig point, and then we'll start heading down the other side. It's starting to rain heavy again now, so I'll have to put my camera away. I just wanted to get these bits of waterfalls on camera before the sleet and snow get worse. So bye for now from high up on the CAUTLEY Spout. Right, we've continued walking around the path along the stream and following it up and up and up and up. Obviously we're going to follow it to near enough comes to a tiny trickle. And we've come across this like stone building, which must have been some sort of dwelling a while ago, and it's got like a cane on the corner at the far end there. I haven't seen that on anybody's CAUTLEY Spout video, so I just thought I'd stop making a recording of it. But that's looking further up to where we're going, but you can't really see far for the mist and the sleet and snow still coming down. The mountains are covered in snow and it's still pretty cold, so when you slip and put your hand down in the snow, it's pretty cold. So you keep asking yourself, why the hell do I do this? Why do I come out in this such extreme weather? What's the excitement of it, I suppose. And then when you get to the top and look down, the weather brightens up and you take lovely pictures and memories are perfect. So bye for now. Still following the CAUTLEY Spout River up to the top. We've had to abandon the idea of going up to the top of the stream following the CAUTLEY Spout to the top, because about half a mile up from here it forks off left or right, and we went to the left and there was just no like real path, so I had to keep crossing the stream, and it's extremely difficult and slippy and dangerous because the snow is really slippy. So we're starting to come back down now. And we've just come back down to the top of where it first goes over the big spout. There's a natural basin just here. Beautiful. And obviously as you're walking along the pathway, which you'll be able to see more clearly in the summertime, it's very nice because it's like little waterfall and trickles and rapids all the way up. So bye for now people from the top of CAUTLEY Spout, just as it starts going over. It's at its highest point here. So we'll be going round this path, round back down and cross over the stream that we crossed earlier on. So bye for now from CAUTLEY Spout. We've just come down from the side of the mountain there where you cross over the stream here, and that's the way we went up there on the way round, and you go around the corner and you've got to cross another stream. And that's it, looks like the top of the CAUTLEY Spout, the big one, that's just where it goes over the top. But on this side, before you cross over here, you've got a series of waterfalls coming down there as well. And there's a grass embankment there where people sit and just take pictures of this waterfall trickling down. It's only a small one, but still nice. It's just a series of one landing after the next, just cascading down over all the rocks. Beautiful. But it's been quite a treacherous path going up there through the snow, slippy, dangerous because you go above the river quite high, and if you slip and start going down the hill, you're in the world of hurt. So we've come all the way back round now after going so far, but it was so misty we couldn't see where we're going. The stream branched off again in another fork, so we didn't know which one to take, so we just decided to turn around, come back, and now we're sort of like heading back down the rocky crag steps path that brought up here in the first place. We've looking to the left there, the mist is just starting to clear, and you're just starting to get the sun shining through on the side of the hill. I knew it would lift. It says it was going to clear by about 12 o'clock today, so we're going to be blessed with warmer, clearer weather going back down by looks of things, which is always the case. So bye for now, people, from high up on CAUTLEY Spout waterfalls. Well, I didn't get very clear shots of the waterfalls on the way up because it was too misty, but now that the sun's starting to break through the clouds a bit and the visibility is getting better, I've decided to stop halfway down from up there and capture the waterfalls just as it comes over the top there, starts cascading down, and it comes out that big wide one that covers the about 25 to 30 foot across, and then just goes down a series of little waterfalls all the way down, and then you can see the river snake away all the way back towards the main road where the pub is and the car's parked. So we're heading back down now. There's 3 lads on the path coming up there now. We've just watched them come all the way up from the river at the bottom, just steadily making their way up the same way we came up. Right, I've slipped down on my arse again. As soon as where I did it gunner side, on my left hand side, banged my elbow, got a wet arse, so goes without saying. I knew I slipped some point in time because it's like loose stones on top of the steps, and if you step on them and around it, obviously they slip off one another, and I just went down like a bag of, well, a ton of hammers. So bye for now, people. Heading back down towards the car, and the sun's just breaking through a little bit now. Let's see if I can turn on with the Fallon. So you can just see the sun shining on top of the hillside there. So toodle pip, tally ho from CAUTLEY Spout.